Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with my third layout in my kit series for the love of homemade kits. Make sure that you check out all the other ladies that are participating. I will have a link to a playlist that is going to have everybody's videos in there to make it easier for you to find them. So make sure you click that link below to see the other videos. Here you can see I have two 3x4 photos that I am just layering with a bunch of scraps from my kit. And these photos are of my youngest son, Tinian. I think this was 2 summers ago. So this was 2018. And we took a little trip up to my husband's boss's cabin. And they did like this little work retreat where we just all hung out for the weekend and just played games and had fun. And we went kayaking and did all sorts of things. So this was Tinian on the river, and he seriously loved the river. He wanted to just be in it, just playing and just having the time of his life the whole time while we were there. The funny thing is that even though it was summer, the water was freezing cold. It was so cold. I don't know how he was in there, but he would be in there for hours on end. And he just had so much fun. Don't worry, his lips never got purple. If he had been freezing, I would have pulled him out, but he was actually pretty warm. I think it's one of those situations where once you get used to the water, it's okay. But I had this cute photo of him. That the second one is just him flexing his arms, and I thought that was hilarious that he just totally did that on his own. So of course that has to be part of this layout, and that's totally going to be part of my title too. So I had a lot of fun matting with these scraps. I'm trying to embrace matting a little bit more this year, and I really had a lot of fun with this. It still just is such a new concept to me, even though I've been scrapbooking for 20 years, over 20 years, I believe now. And it's still just such a new concept, and I sometimes can't wrap my head around it. I can do like the easy layers, you know, the perfect matting behind the photos, but like the funky and just, yeah, I can't do that very well. So I was really proud of myself for trying on this layout. Okay, so you can see I cut off the banner piece, and it had this cute little XOXO banner or border strip going along on the other side of the border strip. So what I decided to do was kind of have that be the shelf for the photos, kind of like what Debbie Hodge says. So then I brought in the last bit of my ribbon. I'm so beyond excited that I actually used up my ribbon. I can't believe it, because I've had that ribbon probably in my stash for like 10 years or so. It's been a long time. Here you can see I'm also pulling in a bunch of the leaf and hearts and arrow ephemera. These are all from a Close to My Heart kit from 2018. It's no longer available, which always makes me sad. That's the one thing that kind of makes me sad about Close to My Heart is they only keep their collections for that catalog season. So once they run out, they run out. So here I'm just playing around with the layering, and these are very fall themed, but they work, and so I'm not even caring. I like the colors, and they totally match and go with this layout, so I wasn't even going to stress about it being fall colors and fall themes. I just wanted to use up these embellishments because they've been sitting in my stash for, you know, a couple years, and I haven't used them, and so I thought it would be fun to get them used up. So I'm just gluing everything down here. And I think that's going to be it for this layout. It was really quick. After I glue all of the embellishments down, I'm just going to place the title above the photos. I think actually I put them on top of the photos a little bit. So here I add that cute little butterfly. And then I'm actually adding, I think it's a dimensional sticker or maybe a pop zot. It might be a couple of zots to kind of pop the wing up a little bit. But then in a moment, I'm going to kind of switch things around. So here I'm gluing down this bottom cluster. I have that pretty flower. I only had 2 butterflies, so I had to figure out something else to go in that bottom cluster. So I decided to add the flower. Okay, now I'm adding down these leaves and that arrow. And then this is where I'm going to decide I need to move this bigger butterfly up here because that one's going to look better. Then I move the smaller one down there. And I really like how that turned out. I don't know why, that just looks much more pleasing to my eye. So I'm just gluing all the pieces down. And then I'm going to pull out one of the alphas. So for this kit, I had seriously like 5 or 6 alphas that I pulled. Because I had so many different colors in this kit that I wanted to make sure that I didn't feel constrained to just one alpha color. So these ones are kind of like a pinkish, but they're kind of like a peach at the same time. So I decided to go with the title River Buff because he's, you know, on the river and he's also flexing his muscles. So I just thought it was cute. But that is all for this layout today. Like I said earlier, make sure, I can't talk, sorry. Make sure you stop by the other ladies videos. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. I hope you enjoyed this layout. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye.